friends, and welcome to this is kind of a therapeutic confessional for me right now. If you recall, a month or so ago I made a video about my current gaming obsession, and I asked what yours was, and anyway, mine at the time was Story of Seasons. Now, I'm fully aware that this is a Harvest Moon shirt, which is different than Story of Seasons, basically only because of the title, but I figured this would be an appropriate shirt to wear for this video. So, since that video, I've broken up with Story of Seasons because I realized it was consuming too much of my time, and with all of these games coming out, I had to separate myself, and it's been really rocky. There's been some what's the word, chemical withdrawals going on, because I sincerely missed the game. So anyway, in all of this aftermath, I'm still hurting, and I've come across certain things in day-to-day life that remind me that I'm still not over Story of Seasons. The first indicator that I had that I'm not over Story of Seasons is that I have an urge to give people fucking gifts. Now, I'm a giver, not a taker, and I take that as you will. I love giving people things, so it's not out of my nature to want to give people gifts. That said, I'm talking like stupid things. Like, I see someone and I'm like, I just want to buy you something and give it to you because, and this is the second indicator, I look at my relationships with people differently now, because I see someone and I look at them and I'm like, okay, I wonder what my heart level meter is with them. How many friend points do I have with them? How many butterflies or potatoes or rocks or ore do I need to give them in order to get them to the next level? Because I see people not as intelligent humans, but as like walking AI that I can manipulate to like me. That's not good. Also, grocery shopping is the absolute worst for me. I see an eggplant, you see an eggplant. You're like, oh, it's an eggplant. And I see, oh my god, Harvest Moon. I see tomatoes, I see Harvest Moon. I see corn, I see Harvest Moon. I see apples, I see flowers. I see anything, I'm just reminded of Harvest Moon. In fact, do you know where I even saw my first eggplant? It was in a Harvest Moon game. That was the first eggplant I ever saw in my life. And then I see them in stores and I know what they are because of Harvest Moon. God. This is how I know I've really lost it. Farming sounds legitimately fun. I want to fucking farm. I used to when I was little, and I would play Harvest Moon on Super Nintendo all during the summer. I would think, when I grow up, I'm gonna get me a fucking farm, and I'm gonna wake up at the ass crack of every morning, go out there, clean epic piles of shit, my stinky animals, I'm gonna pet them, I'm gonna talk to them, I'm gonna raise them, I'm gonna milk them, I'm gonna make money, I'm gonna go to town, I'm gonna sell my goods, I'm gonna make friends, I'm gonna have babies. That was my life. And you know what? That still sounds fucking fun to me right now. That's what I wanna do. I wanna farm. I wanna live on a farm. I wanna raise animals and crops. I want them. I want that life. But who says that logically? Logically, I know that's not the life for me. I don't like getting up early. I don't like stepping in shit. I don't like stinky farm animals. I like looking at them for a brief moment of time, but I can't live with them. But right now, it sounds amazing. I feel like I was meant to farm. What the fuck? In short, friends, I am still breaking up with this game, and it is hard. It is hard. I miss it. I miss the music. I miss Fritz, my boyfriend, the one who we exchanged rings and we were supposed to get married. I was just working on his friendship level a little, and I had to get enough money. I had to get money to get a blue feather, but that shit's expensive. That's $100,000, and I didn't have it. And I was saving up for it, but I still have so many unfinished relationships I have to continue building, and I need to get married and have babies. And I need to grow crops, and I need to get more fields so I can harvest different kinds of crops. I don't even know anything about the harvest sprites. I don't even know the goddess that well. And I feel like I quit another life, and I just quit it cold turkey. I ex-nate it, but it's still so much a part of me. Oh, breaking up with games it's so hard. Let me know if you have ever felt something similar to breaking up with a video game, and something you just had to like cut all ties with, you know, like WoW, for example. I'm sure many of you have played WoW, and maybe that game got you by the balls and you had to just quit it because it was quitting your life. Let me know. Help. I need like a support group. I don't need help. What am I talking about? I don't need help at all. I'm great. I don't need any help. I don't need any help.